In January of 2022, we ended up getting him launched on our platform. That was all done with a bunch of growing pains. We ended up growing him from zero to over $200,000 a month in collections. He grew from 1 to 3 locations. He grew from 1 to 6 providers. He ended up growing from zero to over 500 patients on his patient panel by the end of the year. I started to realize that there's an incredible amount of independent practitioners around the country that want to be in private practice. They want to grow their own private practice. They want the autonomy of working for themselves and setting their own schedules. And they also want to be able to treat patients and be able to make money doing it. The problem is that it's incredibly cumbersome to do so. And a lot of these folks didn't have the tools or the resources to raise money or hire engineers or build software integrations, hire a marketing agency, hire care coordinators, hire a billing company to be able to support acquiring patients and delivering care the same way that we as a venture capital backed telehealth startup could, or the same way a private equity backed medical group could. That really got us thinking about not just building our own telehealth platform, but also how would we build a platform to support independent practitioners that want to be able to build their own clinic. Towards the end of 2021, one of these folks that we were talking to at the time was a physician in the state of Washington, and he had joined one of these Zoom calls, and we kind of made the decision, and we said, hey, look, why don't we run an experiment? We're going to license everything that we've built and make it available to be able to launch your practice. In January of 2022, we ended up getting him launched on our platform. That was all done with a bunch of growing pains. We ended up growing him from zero to over $200,000 a month in collections. He grew from 1 to 3 locations. He grew from 1 to 6 providers. He ended up growing from zero to over 500 patients on his patient panel by the end of the year. We jumped through a bunch of different hoops to be able to do so. And that was our first major case study.